What's going on, guys? Crypto Hoy here with a quick review on Love Hate Inu. And if you're new here, welcome to my channel where I do crypto reviews and updates. And before we jump right in, just a quick reminder, none of this is financial advice. Always do your own research and only invest what you're willing to lose. But I'm going to be honest, very honest about this project, about this pre-sale, about this token. Some of you guys may love or hate it, okay, pun intended. But the point is this. If you guys are looking into investing on this pre-sale and you guys don't really care if you guys lose the money or not, it won't really cause anything to you, like any loss or anything like that. You have, money to throw at this and to, perhaps to see if, the odds are in your favor and perhaps even 10x or more, then I guess, by all means, go right ahead. It's your money. You guys do whatever you guys want. But if you guys want to do this as an investment, if your perspective on this project is to invest long term, I would think twice. And here's why. The first thing is this, okay? You need to kind of keep in mind of the whole entire market, you have to put into consideration the whole population and who is this project for. So they're trying to make this voting thing or this platform where you're going to be able to vote. And they already have some memes of, like Trump, Cristiano Ronaldo, 7, Kim, Musk, and Tate, Andrew Tate. And so, I mean, it's funny. I get it. There are designs, it's pretty, it is pretty creative. It is pretty funny. But here's the thing, right? Although everything right here looks nice and everything, this is not worth $10 million, which is what they're trying to raise. So they're trying to raise $10 million, over $10 million to build this. Okay. This right here, is very similar. If you guys remember, like many years ago, before Facebook was created, they would have like Face Smash where you'll be able to vote, and it was very accessible. Of course, maybe you didn't get like a dashboard like this, but anybody was able to have access to it as long as you shared the link, and people were able to vote with very little obstacles and hurdles to go through. And this is what I'm trying to get to, which is this: in order for you to vote, you need to stake your tokens so that you can be able to vote. The question is, how many people who are not into crypto are willing to do this? Like, think about it. The majority of the population are not really into crypto. And if you have to, let's say somebody who wants to get into it, they have to create a wallet, and they're just doing it just for the sake of voting and nothing else. It's a lot of steps for having one person just to vote on a poll, having to go through all of this. Okay. And then, so those are things that we need to keep in mind. But you might say, well, it may be worth it because when you stake tokens, you also get to earn tokens as well. Well, right here, you really have to balance out what is really worth it, because how much are you earning? Because I haven't really give us much information about this, but how much are you really going to be earning from every vote that you do? And is it going to be worth their time investing on this, on voting, when, maybe they could do something else more productive? They could be earning more money doing that than doing this. Okay. It's similar like to those surveys. If you guys know, like those apps, those surveys where every survey that you take, you earn points, and then those points you can convert them into like gift cards. I forgot the name of the app, but maybe you guys are familiarized with it. But there's like plenty of them out there that every survey that you do, you're able to earn points and you convert them into like gift cards, for like Amazon gift cards or any store that you like, any brand, Nike or whatever. You're able to redeem those points and convert them into gift cards. But you know how long it takes for you to actually complete that? It took me like over a year just to get $25 of a gift card. Yeah. So you really have to think, is it going to be worth it or not? And like I mentioned earlier, okay, about they're trying to raise $10 million for this. So let me just show you guys here real quick. Okay. Now this right here, what I'm showing you guys, you won't be able to find this on their website. It's not under white paper. It's not under Twitter. This is only found, at least what I was able to find, only under Telegram. And so we have the stages. They're going to have a total of 8 stages, and they want to raise a total. We can see here the total pre-sale, which sums up here the percentages to 100%, which is going to be the amount of 90. Let me see, that's 100,000 million billion, so a total of 90 billion tokens. All right. it's going to sum up to be a little bit over $10 million. And here we just have a little bit of the tokenomics, but let that sink in. Okay, so they want to raise $10 million, and here we also have the total amount raised, the length of the stages, when do they end, and it looks like they plan to launch somewhere in May. It looks like on the the last stage is going to end around May 24th, so we can expect the launch maybe like towards the very last, towards the very end of May, or maybe perhaps the beginning of the next month, which would be June. So we don't really know yet when they plan to launch. But the point is this: $10 million to make this a voting thing right here. So I mean, I don't think that's really sustainable in my points. If you guys think or have a different opinion, feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section down below. But like I said, this right here, for long-term sustainability, I don't see that being possible. But if you guys want to just do it for, like, the pump of the pre-sale, and cross your fingers and hope, and assuming that this is legit, that they don't run away with your liquidity, that when it's time to launch, they don't launch, they just run away, and there goes all your money that you put into this. But let's say, assuming that it is real, right? It's not is legit, that is not a a scam or anything like that, they do launch, then perhaps there's a chance that you might 2x 3x your money, or 10x probably, I don't know, on this project. But me personally, I wouldn't take that risk. I don't see this as an investment. This could be more, not even trading, because it's not even out there yet. But I guess this is more, for me, is more like very, very risky as gambling. And some of you guys may say, well, what's the difference between investing or trading and gambling? Well, the difference, one of the biggest difference, is that gambling, it is like 95% or 90 to 95% based on luck. You can ask any poker player, ask anybody who gambles in a casino, anybody who's an expert on that. It doesn't matter your level of expertise, of strategy, of knowledge that you have. You still rely, the majority of time, you still rely on luck. Okay, while investing, you get to do it more long term, and you guys get to mitigate loss and have a strategy. Even with trading, okay, with trading, you're still able to kind of somewhat mitigate loss, and kind of speculate a little bit, and kind of go from there. And it's more short term when it comes to trading. But when it comes to gambling, it's like 90, it's still like over 90% based on luck. And also, one thing to keep in mind is that on the white paper and the audit, okay, I checked the audit. And so this is a good thing. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing to have an audit, but just keep in mind that the audit only verifies the technical part of this, which is the token. It just tells us that the token is real, that is not a make-believe token, and that is that is going to be that's pretty much made out there, but it doesn't really tell us any information on the intentions of the creator, the intentions of the owner. So again, this is something that I always say, that the audits, whether that's Certic, people think that, wow, Certic is one of the good ones. We have seen so many projects that, even being audited, even being doxed, even being the owner showing their face and everything, it still ended up being a pump and dump. It still ended up just being a rug pull sometimes. And what it tends to happen is that they're very smart now, that they don't just pull the liquidity that fast when they're dogs. What they do is they do what is called a soft rug, which is they dump on the people, okay, the devs, the owners, they dump on the market, the price goes down, and then they just blame it on the market. Okay, like right now we're in the bull market, so it's very, very easy to exit out of this with your hands clean. All right, just dump on the people, and then just walk away with your money and blame it on the bear market. Oh, it's because of the bear market, or maybe somebody from the team, developers, they had access to something and they were able to just run away with the liquidity. Something always tends to happen towards the end. Very similar what just happened to Shinobi, okay? The owner or one of the devs or somebody, they decided to close on this project, and then there was like some of the owners dumping on the investors, and the price was going down, and they were giving excuses. Well, I mean, again, I don't really know, I can't really verify, but they were just pretty much saying that it was due to the owner's health and that they were losing money on this. Looking at it from a business point of view, from profit or loss, it was not worth it. But then that kind of, where does that leave for all the investors? Their price, their value is tanking. Where does that leave them at? It's like, okay, it didn't work, so I'm gonna walk away with all this bunch of cash and money and just leave everybody over there, on the ground. So those are just things that we need to keep in mind. I don't want to extend this video too much, but in my opinion, again, I wouldn't be investing on this project. And all these hurdles that people need to go to stake and to be in order for you to vote. And yes, you might earn, but is it really going to be worth it? Like, how much are you really going to earn by voting, and all this bunch of stuff? So just keep that in mind, guys. If you find this video to be helpful and informative, make sure to like and subscribe, and also hit the bell so you never miss another video. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.